Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Kevin here, top 1 financial advisor and best-selling author. We are here to talk about the stock market. Well, we've got even more news today. I thought I was done recording. I sat down, did a recording about how the market was up today. It was one of the best days since, I think, June 2020. I stopped the recording. I start uploading it to my computer. I look at my phone and boom, Amazon announces a 20-to-1 stock split. Boy, there's a lot to handle right now. Number one, this is a breaking story. I am uploading this the minute I get done with it. So it's going to be happening pretty quickly. We don't have a whole bunch of details in terms of when this is supposed to occur, but I can tell you what a stock split is, what this means for you, what it means for investors of Amazon at this point in time. Number one, a stock split. Remember, it is very similar to having a $5 bill and giving you 5 ones. The value of the company is not the same. The perception of the company is a bit different. Right now, Amazon was like 2,700 shares. 2,700 shares. Right now, as of right now, again, this could change tomorrow. Amazon is up 2.4%. One share of Amazon today is $2,785.58. So $2,785.58. Now, most people look at that and say, look, I can't afford it, it's too expensive, it's overvalued, blah, 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 blah. Even though you can invest with Amazon now for $5 because you get fractional shares. But it's the perception value, right? If, take it like this. I know people are like this. When you have a nice, crisp, $100 bill, you do not want to spend it. You are holding on to it, and you're just like, if I use this, I gotta use it on something good, right? But if you got 520s, oh, you're gonna buy those tacos real quick. What I'm not gonna do is break this nice $100 bill to go get this thing. And that's how people kind of look at it. When it looks cheaper, even though the value has not changed, when it looks cheaper, it's more easily traded. People want to buy it. People feel like it's more affordable, and they want to own it. And that can, keyword can, help to boost the performance of the stock. Now, here's the thing. Apple did this and Tesla did this. Usually within the first few weeks, once the split occurs, which we don't know when that is going to be, sometimes the stock takes a dip a little bit, and then usually within the year after, the stock tends to do well. This happened with Apple, happened with Tesla too. That is no guarantee that it will happen for Amazon, but that is what a stock split is. Now, just like I said in the last video about Google and their stock split, remember, on the day that the split occurs, I don't know when that's going to be yet, but when it does happen, remember that any app that you have the day it happens is going to look like you went from $2,700 to $140 or so. Right now, if you divide the stock price by 20, that's what you get. Obviously, the stock price can definitely change between now and the time that occurs. But in either case, it's going to look like you lost a lot of money within that first 2 hours. You didn't. Nothing actually changed. You took a $100 bill and you gave yourself 520s. The value is not different. However, again, the perception of it is different, and because of that perception, people may buy more shares. People buy more shares, and the value of the company tends to grow. So, does this mean that you should buy Amazon right now? Should you buy it before the split or after the split? We don't have a whole ton of data to tell you whether or not it makes sense to buy now or later, because even though that dip is usual, it takes that dip when they announce the stock split and when the stock split actually happens and then takes off after. It's hard to know. Is that 2 weeks from now, tomorrow, 5 days from now? It's really hard to tell. What I would encourage you to do in any scenario is not to buy because of the split. Okay? Don't buy it just because it's doing a stock split. If you're going to buy it, it is because you like Amazon as a company and you like where they're headed and you understand their business. That is the only reason to buy, in my view. People that bought Tesla, oh, Tesla split. And I'm like, okay, but do you know why? Do you know what's going on? There are a lot of factors behind it. Same thing with Apple. I did an entire podcast episode. I was featured on a podcast about it. And then people bought Apple and said, well, I was losing money. I'm like, you've had Apple for all of 5 days. Just because you bought it because of split doesn't mean it's going to immediately take off just because of that alone. So do your research. Decide whether or not Amazon is worth your time as an investor. And if you like it, then buy it whenever it makes sense for you. Again, the value doesn't really change. I'm not here to tell you to buy at, the third week or what have you, because it's really hard to time. Currently, I still own shares of Amazon inside of Public. I plan on holding them. I don't really think they're going to go anywhere. Amazon had been down, if I'm not mistaken, for a little bit now. Let's see. Last 6 months, Amazon's down 21%. This is information you might want to know. And over the past year, Amazon is down 5.6%. Neither one of those numbers are good, and they are well behind the stock market as a whole. Something you might want to know. Some of this is supply chain. The other part I really can't explain, honestly, because people were spending money online, and everything else, from at least from the outside point of view, is fine. But you know, the stock is down. So that's something you want to know too. Is the stock still exciting? Yes. Could it help, you know, push the stock forward? Yes. But you're still in a 21% hole if you want to look at it like that, in the last 6 months. Tech companies aren't doing well in 2022 so far. We'll see. Today was a good day. Amazon was up 2.7% today. So we'll see. We will see. But those are my quick, instant thoughts about what's going on. I'm going to post this immediately once I put, you know, the baby in front, and then I'm posting it right after that. So that's what we're doing. All right. So thank you guys for coming out. You got 2 videos today. I plan on being on tomorrow, but y'all got an extra video out of me today. All right. That is it for me. I will talk to y'all later. Make sure you like and hit the subscribe button for more breaking news and content and all that kind of stuff around investing. We are trying to grow the channel. I want to get to 7,000 before the end of the year. We're already at 3. I think we can do that. All right. That's it for me. We did this in one take. That almost never happens. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.